Hello, welcome to Davis Relacing. Today I'm going to be relacing this Wilson style H-web on this Wilson A2000 1799. I call it Wilson style because it's got a simpler bottom that has 6 holes and it makes it a little easier to put it on. But this is the basic pattern and I'll show you how to do it the proper way and one that's easier. So far I've already prepared my lace. I use one piece of 1/4 inch lace for the web, and you'll notice I have 2 lacing needles, one on each end. Start by threading the lace through the top and centering your lace in the web. So now I have my lace centered through the top tunnel of the web. Start at the top. So my first 2 runs will look like this. You want to leave just a small gap between the top of the web and the finger so you can properly lace the fingertip to the web spiral, or in the case of 1799, the double reinforced top here. So next, slight twist to get your lace centered, and we will bring it down. Important to give a little mash right here when you're finished with that run. Get the lace to lay nice and flat. It's not puckered and it's not bulging. So we're going to continue to work our way down. Notice when you're lacing the web from the top down, you've got full access to these holes here. If you lace from the bottom up, as you're lacing, you're actually hiding the holes that you need to be going into. So lacing from the top down is much, much easier, and I consider the proper way. Today I'm using royal blue lace from USA Sports Direct. And like I said, in the webs, for most gloves, I use 1/4 inch. At this point I'm left with my lace leaving the top bar and going into the down posts. Okay, and this is much simpler to get it to lay flat and to be even as you go. So we're working our way down. As you enter or leave a bar each time, or a post, just give it a little squeeze to make sure that it lays flat. Now I'm going to take my bar of the web, and you can see how much easier this is to put on, and you'll see as you work your way down, you're not presented with any challenges like trying to route the lace through any holes that you're lacing from the bottom up has kind of closed off or narrowed up. You can see here the 1799 has the mid finger lace that comes through these holes also, so you want to make sure that you allow room for that. Come right here. Little backstory behind this Pro Issue 1799. My friend in New York City, Andy, a friend from Instagram, sent this glove in to be relaced in blue, and he later told me that it was given to him by the late Oscar Taveras, the pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. So you can see where we're at now. We've started at the top, we've come down through the posts, down to the top part of the middle bar, and we're midway down. Okay, make sure you give these a little mash to make them lay flat, and you can see where we're at on the back of the web. So we continue to work our way down. This is where you can kind of dictate how loose or tight you want the web to be. This customer I know plays softball, so I'm going to leave it just a little bit loose. The Wilson style base here is by far the easiest H-web base to lace. So you can see how much easier it is to access the bars and the posts when you're lacing from the top down. Let's work our way into the base. So as you reach the base here, you'll just come across the top. Do that on both sides. Make sure that your lace is turned the proper way. And again, just pull to close. So, on a Wilson style base, you'll simply enter in this hole, come out the next hole, and back through the web. As you go back into the pocket, you'll go right through here, and then simply it's one straight pull out. If a glove has an H-web that does not have 6 holes here and only has 4, you're actually going to be tunneling through this center section and out inside the pocket, and then the last and final part will be coming out through here. So that's how a 4-hole base, typical on a Wilson DW5 or PPO5 or on many Rawlings, would be slightly different. Some of you may ask, what about the excess lace? So I'll be left with approximately 6 inches of lace on each needle when I'm finished. That would otherwise be excess. I've found in relacing over 1,000 gloves that a 12-inch piece of 1/4-inch lace is not going to be used very often, and that you would end up just using the same amount either way. Alright, so you can see how I've gone rough side out, and I've come back into here to the pocket. I like to do them evenly just so it makes sure that there's even tension on both sides of the web. And we'll finish up nice and easy in the pocket. So my completed Wilson style H-web, relaced properly from the top down in royal blue. Finished by cutting off my lace. And as you can see, this is my excess. So in total about 1 foot, which is typically wasted anyway. And let me finish off by tying a knot. I'm going to do one counterclockwise or one clockwise twist. Start rough side to rough side. Tie my square knot. Trim it up. So there you have it. One Wilson A2000 dual post or H-web relaced properly. Thanks for joining Davis Relacing today, and I'll see you next time.